Hello, welcome to Quarantine Conservation with Warwick County SWCD. Hi, I'm Holly McCutcheon, and today I'm talking about habitats. Kids, do you know what a habitat is? Habitats are just anything that allows a person, plant, insect, bird, anything, where they live, where they eat, where they have shelter at. So there's all sorts of habitats out there. Can you name a few? A few could be a forest, it could be tundra, it could be the ocean, it could be as small as a pond, it could even be under a log in your backyard. So what exactly can we find habitats at? We can find them everywhere. Today I'm going to talk to you about making your own habitat, a terrarium. You can do this easy with everything found at home. Tomorrow you're going to be going on a habitat walk and be finding all sorts of different habitats out there. This area, though, is considered a forested temperate habitat. That is the biome that we're at. So let's look at two different biomes today. For this project, you can find simple things around the house to use. For instance, the things that you will definitely need, you'll need some soil, you'll need some rocks, you'll need plants to put into your container, and then you'll need containers such as a glass jar with a lid, or you could have one without a lid if you want to do a desert biome. Some fun things to put into our terrarium afterwards, and you'll need some water. If you don't have a glass jar at home with a lid, you can always take a 2-liter or milk jug, whatever you have at home. It just needs to be clear, and cut it off, and then when we finish making it, you'll just tape this back on and this will be your terrarium. So today we're going to make two different terrariums. One is going to be more of a desert terrarium, and I'm going to use succulents, and the other one's going to be more like a forested one that we have around here. And for this one, I'll definitely need a lid to keep this one contained. So for the first one, you need to add rocks at the bottom. It's really important to put the rocks at the bottom because that gives a place then for the water to drain down through it, and it doesn't get soppy on the bottom. So just get a good layer of rocks. Once you've got it enough covered, about this much is plenty, maybe a little more, just so you can't see the bottom anymore. Then we're going to put our soil. Fill it about halfway full. And just remember that whenever you put water in it, it'll pat down a little bit further. So you might want to put just a little bit more. Okay, after we have that, then I'm going to go ahead and put my succulents. Do you guys remember what a succulent is? A succulent is a plant that doesn't require a lot of water. These are plants that live in the desert often. So this is the one that we're going to do here. So I have just a few more I'm going to put in here. And these I will do that way. This one might be a little big. You might want to redo this and not use such a big one. And then I'm going to put, this is Spanish moss. I'm just going to put it on the top. It's going to be a way also to help with evaporation of water so it doesn't dry out too bad and I have to worry about watering it. Anytime you can cover the soil, it's going to hold in the moisture to help out a little bit more. So once you have it the way you want, remember there's no right or wrong ways. It's yours to make it whatever you want it to be. You might want to put in some rocks if you want to for just some more added ideas. Or if you want to put in some cute little animals, we can put an animal or two in there. Okay, and for this one, I'm going to make a terrarium for the things that I see around the house. So what I did, I went outside and I gathered materials from outside that I had. You're going to start again with your rocks at the bottom. An interesting fact, there have been some terrariums that have been around for 40 years with not having to be opened up to water anything. That's pretty cool. All right, next we're going to add then our soil. Okay, and for this, I dug up some ferns. So I'm going to add my ferns here. Whatever you put in this one, if you're going to have a lid on it, it has to be something that's able to be wet that likes it wet because it's going to generate its own water. So you definitely don't want to do succulents. The succulent one, we're leaving the lid off. For this one, we're going to close the lid down. So I have my plants, and then I'm going to put some moss on this because moss like it. You can even do one with just all moss. Those are really cool looking too, if you want to do those. Okay, then I'm going to put a couple of rocks there. Well, maybe not. I don't have a lot of room in there. And then I'm definitely going to put a little dwarf because he's just really cute. So I'm going to stick him in there. Now I'm going to water it good. And the goal is that once this gets going well, you will see the water cycle happening. The water will evaporate inside of it, and then it will condense and go down again. So when you finish this, you want to place this then near a water, not in direct sunlight, but near a light, a window, so it can get some water. And you need to monitor it. It might need more water. Something might happen and die, and you have to take the lid off and you could do it again. But now you have a habitat. This is a really cool forest ecology habitat here that you can then watch and see how it goes throughout the day. Thanks for joining me today to learn all about habitats. We appreciate you guys staying by and learning new things with us, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.